Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is currently a Wednesday, and today I am going to be playing some more Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. Hello, how are things going in the chat? Oh no! I have my menu of stuff over in the corner over there. Oh, and that little chunk over there. This won't do. This won't do at all. Ignore that. Nothing happened. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope everybody is doing good. Yes, more Yooka is going to be happening. We're talking about the World of Goof soundtrack. See, here's the thing. World of Gru. Frickin' the moon! World of Goo, God, what consoles did that come out on? I think World of Goo actually came out on multiple consoles, including, like, the Wii. I don't know. I never played it personally. But, I don't know. I'm glad that it does have a pretty good soundtrack. I wonder which audio track that I've got that you heard sounded like World of Goo, though. Maybe I'm gonna have to take a listen to it at some point. The Wii, Switch, and PC. Oh, it's out on the Switch. Neat. Alrighty, so we're gonna dive into Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. Both games are. Oh, very nice. So we're going to do things a little bit differently here. I have given it some thought, and on top of the fact that I've got a lot of other games that I would like to be playing right now and I'd like to move on to, there's one other thing that I kind of thought about, like this inkling feeling in the back of my head, and that is, how many bees on that bee shield do you really need in order to complete the Impossible Lair? I'm curious about that. I am, like, deadly, ridiculously curious about it. So what we're gonna do... Hey, Pink is here. Hello! Welcome, Pink. It's good to see you. So here's what we're gonna do. You can go and conquer... Well, you can attempt to try and conquer the Impossible Lair anytime you want in this game. It's just a matter of, well, how good do you think you are, and how many bees did you unlock for that invulnerable shield? So what we're gonna try is... I'm gonna try and do it right now. I'm gonna try and do the Impossible Lair right the heck now. And if we beat it, well, then we beat the game. We basically do it. Go and conquer the squirrel! Squirrel! However, if we don't, then I guess we're going to be playing some more levels and collecting more bees. Which, defeating the levels isn't too hard. It's the whole, like, collecting a whole bunch of other stuff, like the coins and whatnot, and the feathers, and things very similar. So, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's go ahead and dive into the game, shall we? First, I have to find the audio in here. Where are you? There you are. Yay. Okay, moving over to the game tab. Very nice, very nice. So this is how much of the world we have unlocked so far. And we only have a total of about, like, I think 5 bees. 5 bees in total out of, like, all of these books that I have collected. Or 6. I don't remember. I guess, yeah, technically that counts as, like, an extra bee in the second one. So, here, let's head up to the Impossible Lair and... Oh, I can jump up here now. That's neat. What the heck is this? Why? What do we got here? Tick tock. What does that do? Prolong the enjoyment by slowing down time for the entire chapter. Who doesn't enjoy a leisurely stroll through a troubled stingdom? No. No, thank you. Part of her outfit makes me think of the Pokemon Vespiquen. Oh, man. I'm not nearly in the Pokemon, like, you know, into the Pokemon universe enough to be able to properly judge, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, I'm into the Pokemon Pocket card game, so, hey. There's always some point. There's always someday. I have to take a look at what you're doing here. What are you doing?
Did you know? My buddies and I are hiding around. Oh, I already read this. I'm well aware of the fact that your buddies are hiding everywhere. Okay.
My hand is apparently deciding today that it doesn't want to behave. Thank you, hand. Here, let me move things around just a little bit. Is it the Xbox controller? I feel like it's the Xbox controller. Oh god, why was that so long? Why were the ads so long? I'm curious about that. Beep, beep, beep.
Wow, no!
Here, let's make a move over here. Alright, not so impossible layer. Oh, okay, or I could, like, just straight up do the impossible layer if I so wish. I have done one attempt. I have not completed it. Let's try. This should be funny. Some ghost quills might surprise you with their rewards. Yeah, I know that already. Try to paste a link to a picture of Vespiquen, and the link was a mile long. Oh, weird.
Now the hive might recharge you. Oh, hello.
We beat you before, and we can do it again.
You won't be so lucky. Brace yourselves. Here I come.
Oh, okay, that doesn't work.
That didn't even hurt. Yeah.
By impossible layer, do you mean impossible boss fight?
I don't have time for this.
Hey, come back here. Wow, I've already beat it. Or... Alright, let me take a look at that picture real quick. Oh, I could see it. Yeah, no, you're right. I could definitely see it. Alright, how in-depth is the impossible layer, I wonder? You duds got lucky, but let's see you handle my next stage of my devious Plan B. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh dear. I'm stuck! Oh god. Alright. Epic fail. Well, excuse me for getting stuck underneath one particular part. Alright, well, I guess that means it's time to head back out into the world and collect more bees. X, a tail whip. Got it. Alright, so chapter 5. Are you sure you want to warp here? Yes, please. Because we have not been in this particular area yet, I don't think.
North of here is a curved path surrounded by plants. I think I've already done that one. So don't you worry about it. Don't you worry your silly little head about it.
How do I get up there? Also, what is that colorful swirly thingy? Ooh. I like it. What are you? Alright. What does this switch do here? Ah, okay. Lowers that. Nice. And I need a key in order to get into there. Alright, understood. I want to be... Oh. Okay. Sure. Give me that key, please. I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna end up losing all of my quills a little bit later, so... Here, which one of these buttons was to grab? Oh, it's this. Look at this doofus. Anyway. Da ba da 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 da. Potion! Tonic! Googly eyes! Wait! Where? Where is it? 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 Huge head. Where's the googly eyes? Noir film. I must find out how much it costs to get the googly eyes. Oh, here we go. Googly eyes. Googly eyes have possessed every enemy. They can take one extra hit, but at least they look more amusing. Oh, that sucks. I mean, hey, maybe it's worth it. For the humor, for the hilarity. I'm assuming I need to push this down from the other side. Why can't Laylee help fly you up? I don't know, because we're in the overworld, and therefore the rules are different in the overworld. Hello! Now you gotta love overworld logic. Here, more quills. Thank you. Good night. Do 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 do. Hey. Mine. Oh, this game really does like captivate me. You know what I mean? It's just so goofy. Hi.
Whom goes there?
Olmec.
Halt! Who dares approach the great Rampo's mighty creek?
Hi, Rampo. You seem to be blocking this water. Yeah, get out of the way, Dampo.
Such unnecessary rudeness, thou mortal pest. Great Rampo is on dam duty until final payment of mine extortionate new teeth. During thine last adventure, a pair of rapscallions coldly smashed them.
Terrible. I hope you find the culprits.
If you wish to pass, you have to wait 6 months until Great Rampo's duties are fulfilled.
6 months? I could fill this stream myself sooner than that. With what? Come on, Laylee. I'm sure we can get him to open up somehow. I'm gonna look for a bomb. Do 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 do. Okay, here's another one of these bridges. How does one manage to hit that when I am over here? Don't tell me that like I have to figure out how to knock his teeth out now, and then like, you know, this place will probably empty out of all of the water. I mean, I need the green thing in order for me to be able to get in here so I can get the bomb so I can even do that. Ooh, hold up a second. I see a hidden thing. Well, what's it? Oh, wait. I think I get it. Or do I get it? Oh, wait, up. Okay, down. And through here. Hey, nice. Well. Rocks! Amazing. Oh, wait a minute. Why do rocks have a limited time limit? That's garbage. Do. All right, let's see how much time it takes me to get up here. Sucker! Ah! Foiled again! Curse thou, great Rampo will never enjoy boiled sweets again. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I have activated the water. So what does that mean? Oh, it means this. Gotcha. Well, I haven't even gone to the original, so I'm gonna hold off on this. Alright. Gasping Glade. Oh, before I forget, my new video series. How nice. Okay. My new video series is premiering, well, okay. I'm saying this like there's some, like, you know, crazy quality coming into this. Not ridiculously. Basically, my TikTok and YouTube Shorts related things are finally coming out after such a long time of me working on them. And it is how to build a PC. Or, I guess not really how to build a PC, it's more instructing and, like, educating on what each one of the parts of your PC is for. Aw, you frickin'. Forget it! Oh, darn. -3! I can be in debt? What do you mean? Okay, good. For a moment, I was being like, oh no. What banker is currently, like, you know, being a jerk and keeping track of how many feathers I may or may not owe to the IRS? Oh, gosh darn it. Laylee. Frig! Oh yeah, there's one thing that I think I do want to unlock, and it's this ability to be able to keep all of the Hello, this is my first stream. Hello, Heister Boy, how's it going? Now, is this your first stream in general on Twitch, or are we talking like this is the first stream of mine? Ah, dang. If it's your first stream in general, oh god, I apologize. If it's your first stream, if it's first stream of mine, well, then I still apologize. Of yours, yeah. Okay, nice. Hopefully, my gameplay will not be too terrible. Yeah. I want to go back to the feather. Kinda can't. Never mind. Okay, gotta find me a Yooka-Laylee somewhere. Oh dear. Whoop! I don't care about horrible gameplay. Ah, okay. It's whether or not the, you know, the person themselves is in some way entertaining in the way that they fail. Well, let's see whether or not that's the case for me. Oh, this is the pukey guy. Hold on a second. Gimme. Feed me the disgusting feather slop. Nice. Still gameplay nonetheless. It's nice background noise. See, I don't know. I've been watching a heck of a lot of streamers that, like, their entire MO is not necessarily to even play video games, but it's just sort of to chill and, like, hang out with the chat and whatnot. There's something very, like, vibey about that. I've been doing a lot of work, and so, like, to have something in the background, just, you know, something that I can turn on so that I can sort of shut my brain off and do more tedious tasks, it's very nice. You slime. Laylee! Okay, there we go. those spiders are literally the death of me. Come on! And by the way, I found out that apparently I do own the Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair soundtrack. I don't even remember when I got it. Here, how do I do ground pound? There we go. Because I want to do that on this box, because I see potential. Well, goodbye. Yikes! All right. Thanks. Laylee, no. Give me a minute. And here I thought I could possibly, like, just completely ace the Impossible Lair, no problem. Meanwhile, here I am, just constantly, continuously running into spiders. Quite familiar with you since I followed and subbed on YouTube and TikTok, so yeah. Very nice, thank you. I kind of assumed that that was the case. Now, I was just talking about how I've got some new videos that are being uploaded to the YouTube and the TikTok. Very shortly. I've actually got them all scheduled and whatnot and ready to go. And I am super excited about that. Whoops. Why do I get the feeling that this is one of those games that, like, you know, somebody who is really bad at video games for publications, you know, they would play it and then they would get, like, very frustrated and then just quit. Just being like, nope, 4 out of 10 stars, not good. Despite the fact that, like, every single little mistake that you make is your own fault. Whoops. Wow. Splat. I think all the extra bloom and the fact that everything is really, really bright is kind of throwing me off a little bit. I don't want to make too many, like... I don't want to make too many excuses for myself. Here we go. Not too many. Just enough. How about this? Skip the box. And just move forward. See? There we go. We don't need to be extra. Excuse me, soda. Oh, how the heck do you break that? Well, who knows? Probably been making it a little bit easier to get through. Oh! That's poison. Alright, well now I'm kind of curious how to break into this box. Can I pull? Oh, man. I'm absolutely freaking out my checkpoint, friend. Oh, yeah! Ooh, it's like a snowflake. Thank you. Key? What do you do? I'm assuming unlocking something, but... Oh, God. Here, does this work? Yes, it does! Okay, what do I get in here? Ooh, very nice. All I care about is the coin. Let's just run. Find Laylee. Make our escape. Our grand escape. Whoa! Well, at least we hit a checkpoint. I'm thinking, like, the last time that I played Donkey Kong Country, actually, the first time that I ever experienced Donkey Kong Country was on the Game Boy Advance. I was right around that ripe age when... Dang it. I'm right around that ripe age where Game Boy Advance was kind of like the main handheld of the, of my childhood. Well, honestly, I played the Game Boy Color. Yeah, Game Boy Color. And then after that, like, Game Boy Advance came out, and like that was kind of the end of that. Although, I skipped out on the original Game Boy Advance in favor of waiting for Game Boy Advance SP, which turned out to be amazing. It was the first Game Boy with an actual backlight. My God. Yeah, what was you guys' first handheld? Or your favorite one? One of the two. Haha, checkpoint. Come here, friend. I'm sure there's going to... I don't know, like, how young my audience is, but I really hope the answer isn't Nintendo Switch! Because if that's the case, I'm gonna be like, I have to carbon date myself. Heister says, Game Boy Advance SP, frickin' loved it. Oh, heck yeah. Dude, Game Boy Advance SP was so frickin' OP. Capable of so much. Oh dear. Whoa. Wow. Escaped that by the seat of my frickin' pants. I'm just gonna go in here. Excuse me. And Ebbe says Game Boy Color was my first handheld. Yeah, Game Boy Color was my first handheld too. Hey, I made it! Anything else going on in here? Meh. Befriend! Ew, they inked. Oh, getting those coins are gonna suck. Alright, so there's that one. We have another bee friend that can help us in the impossible lair. Alright, now let's retry that level, only this time drown. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Do I have the 4x3 thing on? I don't want the 4x3 thing on. What am I thinking? Let's turn that... Oh, hold on. Remove. There we go. I do not want that. Water level, oh no! Oh, we'll see. Actually, it looks like... See, it said it was, like, grown over, so I get the feeling that it's more like flowers have made a whole bunch of things. Or, you know, water made flowers, and that made more overgrowth. Look at this place. It's a little bit more, like, canopy-ish. Stop! Remember I accidentally left it out in the rain one night, and when I played it again, the only thing wrong with it was that the sound didn't work. That is a miracle. Holy crap. I wonder where the key is. I may never know. Oh, well, I messed up. Hey, I get to do it again. Ow. Oh, without any of the feathers, though. Probably for the best. Ah! Thank you, Mapley. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. What is this? Kind of weird berry. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll never know. Oh, ow! Okay. I just threw a frickin' apple at me. Thanks. Been exhausting so far, but ice hanging in there. That is a mood and a half. I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm in, like, kind of very similar mentality right now. But you know what? I am actually having a much better time now that I'm playing a game that reminds me of childhood. And how frickin' frustrating it was. Oh, no! Oh, I see what was supposed to have happened there. Toss at the guy! Toss at the dude! Do the thing! You got the soda. Soda redeemed. Ah, oh, dang it. Ow, I saw the coin. Can't see. Can't freaking see. I'm about to hop into VR and just wanted to say hello. Also this. Ah, and then you threw a thing at me. Well, thank you very much for coming in and saying hello. I appreciate it a lot. Whoa. What? Bull crap. Ah, snaps! Snap rain! Whoa! Dead. That was a fun little bit there. Okay, Mr. Krabs. Ah, I see. God, all of the music in this game is a bop. Okay, that's in case you lost Laylee at any point. Ow. Oh, man! That looked like that was close. I'm going to Feather Debt. I want the Feather Debt collectors after you. Could you imagine? Oh, hello. Could you imagine if they put that in as, like, a mechanic for the game? It's just being like... Hey, the Feather Mafia is after you. You need to pay up. $69, nice. Okay, less nice. Oh, hey, got a tech point. Bah. Oh, man. At this rate, I'm not going to collect any feathers. This game is going featherless. How does... Wait, how, am I supposed to hit that one? I don't know. I guess if I fail again, I will give that a shot. Sorry, Laylee. Ah, wow, hey, speak of the devil. Yippee! He's dead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to, like, activate the red one. I haven't figured that out. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, dang it. Maybe, they might, hold on. I really want to get that coin. It's like the last one that I can collect in this world, so, you know. The last one I can collect in this world. See, if this was like, you know, regular, I think what is really messing with me is the fact that I am playing a game where I'm playing a Banjo-Kazooie-esque character that can't do a double jump in the air. You know what I mean? It feels very unnatural. I guess I just have to be going really, really fast on that one. Get out of here. I don't need your handouts. Boy, howdy! You died many, many times on this part of the level. Yeah, intentionally. Or, well, okay, not intentionally, but you know what I mean. I guess I'm leaving that coin. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, whoops. Everyone struggles with this bit. Dude, no, I don't need your freaking sympathy, okay? Actually, it would be funny if they specially labeled a few of these things. Ow. Okay, why was I facing downward that entire time there? Okay! Welcome to watching Bit die 100 times. Sorry, I got distracted by chat there. Is this when the Mafia is supposed to be showing up? Where is the Feather Mafia? I need them to arrive. Sorry for distracting you. Oh, no, no. That adds to the comedy. Screw it. I can't fight that guy face first. What a piss off! Distractions be upon you, says FB. Okay. Hi. Alright, you know what? Hey, you come over here. Maybe I'm supposed to use this guy as like a launching, I'm not gonna think of it anymore. No. Hey, look, here's the exit. Oh, army of 8. How nice. Wah, screw that. Whatever. You're fine, you two dudes. You managed to collect the thing, and so now you can go and maybe go complete some other magical thing. Alright. So how do I get up to that, Oh, yeah, right. Hold on a second. I know how. Boing. You can finally do the thing! For the what, and the how, and the deal. Nyah, Santa customer. Huzzah! You've returned. Fine. Take your frickin' twit coins. Smashing! Who wants to bet that, like, collecting those things automatically turns you into a twit? And I'm gonna find out much later on down the line. Ooh, hi, books. Yeah, another snatch-fied customer for the trouser.
Goodbye.
Oh my god. So we're going into like the deep woods here. Great. Oh, we're dealing with poison now. Okay. Got it. New book. Chapter 6. Saw blade evade. What is this garbage? Okay. Okay, play. What a lovely neighborhood. Nothing could possibly go wrong here. I wonder, can I enter any of these doors? Nope. Not that one. Oh, I can... I'm gonna be lazy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you. I don't need to touch that saw blade. I know better. Okay. So, snail shell. Wonder what that's about. Oh, did I re-entered the place that... Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I understand. God. Totally forgot. That's the door that was locked before. Oh, hold on. That'll do. Oh, why? I'm trying to be very cautious around this guy. Here's where the pandemonium starts. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder how one would get through that door. I love the generic sounding, like, clang sound effect. God, this music is so ominous. I need to find a place to, like, use some of this music. Like, maybe in another video somewhere. Like, I have to expect to hear this in, like, I don't know, a scene with Nathan Drake and somebody talking about an ultimate treasure or something. Ooh, nice. Okay, locked door. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Okay, got me. Like I said in the previous episode, one thing I'm very happy about is that they at least allow you to rebound and grab Laylee back in the event that, like, in the event you drop. I was not able to there. Dang it! Okay, so you have to, like, fight your way through here if you want to get that feather. Okay. I could just ignore it. In fact, I think that's what's going to happen here. Well, okay, I got... No. I was just like, I got Laylee back. No, screw this. Run! Oh, hey, actually. Scumbags! Scumbag developers! Alright, what do we got in here? Nothing? Got it. I don't know whether or not that was the actual thing I needed to blow up. Likely no. But it got me a coin, so, you know. Clear conscience me. Anyways, so I've got another video that I'm actually planning on making sometime soon. Now, the reason why I was like, I decided to make all of these videos all in one singular chunk, which, by the way, they're all uploaded and they're ready to premiere on both the YouTube and also over on the TikTok. But one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and do it the way that I did is because I don't like to tickle the algorithm too often, simply because tickling the algorithm requires you to essentially, like, you know, go a little crazy and have to, like, consistently keep releasing content on a regular basis, which is not easy, especially with the type of videos that I make. Mark, 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 mark. But however, every once in a while I do get this, like, bug up my butt thinking, like, I think it'd be pretty fun if I decided to, you know, attempt to hit the algorithm pretty hard. I've done that before in a couple of situations, like, for example, for my Bit Q&A series, where I was releasing those more or less on a completely regular basis because of the fact that it was a pretty easy format to do. But you can only Q&A yourself so many times before eventually you kind of run out of stuff to, like, Q&A about. Or you just get bored of the format, you know what I mean? And then there's my internet safety PSA stuff, which it requires a couple of things. Number one, it requires research. Because actually, some of the subjects that I cover are kind of important, and it is a necessity to make sure you know exactly what you're talking about. But on top of that, like, writing it in such a way that people are also interested in the subject as well. Which, it's not hard, especially when it comes to, like, if you're covering scams. People love scam videos. Especially they love to see the scammers get their comeuppance. Bless you, Kit Boga. Ow. Thank you for the duck. But anyway, this series isn't necessarily one that I can repeat its, like, success, question mark? I don't know whether or not it'll be successful or not. But I just kind of wanted to make it because it was, I felt it was long form enough that it, like, you know, I could make several really long videos about it. Oh, screw it. Wah! I did it. Get over here, Laylee. I actually got 3 coins this time around. My god. Anyway, I hope that the videos resonate with some people. But I've got another video that I'm going to hopefully have out right around the exact same time that the other ones are coming out, or at least like at the very end. And it's all about that one. Ow! I didn't know that hurt you. Also, hold on a second. Are you talk? I gotta do something about that stinking bramble. Are you like a cauldron with a face? Banjo-Kazooie reference? Oh my god! Okay, I don't think I can get over that. Anyway. No, I was just about to say, I could, I'm going to be making a video about the one time that I got scammed and I ended up buying a bootleg version of Windows 10. You want to hear about that one? I don't know how composed I'm going to be able to tell the story, especially while I'm playing video games. Okay, where am I at? There am I at. So far, I have lucked myself through this one. Oh my god. Hooray! Pagey, get!
Great job! We now have the power to alter the overworld. Watch this!
Please tell me you're gonna make this place not toxic. You are! Thank you! Now you're gonna do anything about those bushes that are, you know, prickly? No! God, piss bucket. Here, maybe I can do this. Nope. Okay, let me try this. Wah! Dang it, you are completely protected. Ah, fine. Well. Oh, got it. I see what needs to be done. Is there anything else up here real quick? No, not really. Although there's a... Oh, there's a chest! Hold up. Hooray! And a tonic. But I don't know how one would get into that tonic area. Maybe... Sneaky sneakums? No, I guess not. Or, maybe somewhere up here. Ooh! This way. Ha 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 ha! Tonic! Thick skin. What does that mean? Is that like one more hit? Yuka spends much more time invincible when he takes a hit. Not quite a bee shield, but close enough. Neat. I'm going to keep that in mind. That sounds really nice. Anyway, so here's the story how I ended up buying a bootleg version of Windows 10 on accident. So around this time, like I needed to go and get myself a new key for Windows 10, and I have kind of an old school mentality of like I really value actually owning the copy of the OS that I am currently using on my PC. You know, I really hate the idea of getting locked out of my system and whatnot. So I was really nervous about the idea of getting a digital key, which is what Microsoft was really pushing people towards. Burn them! That was very effective. Oh my god. Finally, you dummies made it to the scorch berries! Hurry up, idiots! Hurl some this way! Arson! Yeah, let's do some arson. Free at last! Free at last. Can I knock him over? Can I do something else? A honeypot! I bet he's a sweet character. Sweet? Shut it! Can't you see I've misplaced my sweet ingredients? Sorry, but I'm terribly cranky without my sugar quota. My stew has been on medium high for so long that it's gone all bitter. Let me just... Yuck! Yep, terrible. Search the forest for something to sweeten me up, will ya? Okie dokie. So, some kind of honeycomb. Understood. Anyway, so I made the decision that I wanted to buy a physical version of Windows 10. But at the time, there were no, like, USB versions of Windows 10 that were readily available. Like, technically you could get a, you know, you could get one, but it would be... You need to get, like, a certain copy of it from, like, Microsoft, if I remember correctly. Ow. Which they had a very dwindling supply of them, you know what I mean? Either that, or again, you got a digital key, and I was not a fan of the idea of getting a digital key. So, instead, I opted to go onto Amazon and pick up a copy of Windows 10 on DVD, for actually a fairly decent price. Quite low supply of keys. Oh, they have an infinite supply of keys, just very few flash drives, and they only make so many of them. Honestly, I think they fully expect that people are going to be releasing... Like, I fully think that they expect that people are going to be getting the digital keys and not the physical ones at this point. You know what I mean? So intentionally, it's just like, no, we're only going to release USB keys to people if they absolutely need it. Which, you know, fair enough. I can make my own USB boot discs. It's perfectly fine. Ooh, another one. Thank you. Anyway, no, back on track, though. I figured getting a DVD copy was going to be like, you know... You again? Clear off before I call the feds. Oi, stop knocking down my walls! Ooh. Can I enter this? I think so. This is weird. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, so I can't enter it from here. Oh, so I can only enter one side, and then the other side is blocked off. Clever. All right, I'm gonna hold off from playing the game for just a brief second so that I can tell this part of the story as, like, coherently as possible. Right. So, like, you get what I mean, right? Like, a DVD copy, you have a physical version of the disc and a version of the software, and you get the benefit of, like, having the physical, like, product key printed on the actual envelope so that you can follow along with that. Like, you know, I felt like that was a safe investment. And I got an extra bonus for getting it a little bit cheaper through like the DVD means. So you know what? I thought that was great. I thought that was fine. I went and I bought it. It came in the mail. I actually did not even look at the DVD at all. I was just like, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to make my own boot disc, like, you know, via USB, and I'll just use the product key. Who cares? And so I plug in the product key, and the product key works. You know, it was Windows 10, and it worked perfectly fine. And I happily used that copy of Windows 10 for about 2 years. Can you guys hear that? There is like thunder and lightning and wind going on outside. What the heck happened? Is the Windows gods coming out to like smite me? Is that what's happening here? Anyway, it's Zeus! Hell dragons! Right, so yeah, 2 years I'm using that. And then, a little bit later, I needed to do some reconfiguring of some of the hardware on my computer. There was some weird problem that was going on. And I figured that, like, maybe if I unhooked one part and then reconnected a different part, maybe it would work properly. Well, then I got the dreaded notification on my desktop through Watermark that I needed to activate Windows. And I'm just like, oh no! What happened? And so I've had this happen before where like you change the hardware of whatever your PC is, and sometimes Windows just automatically makes the decision that you are using a new piece of hardware. Like if it's considerably different enough, they just assume that it's a new computer. However, luckily, you can contact Microsoft and they got no reason to be jerks about it, and they tend to turn your key back on if you put up enough of a stink about it. Activate Windows. Not a good sign. Right? And so I call up Microsoft support, and I was on there for quite a long period of time, and it was really annoying. But I finally got this really, really nice lady, and I asked, like, you know, what's going on? I changed up hardware in my system, and I don't have... and she was just like, oh yeah, we can totally help out with that. What's the key? And so I was like, all right, here's the product key. Rattle off the product key. And then she goes, okay, well, your product key says here that it is for Windows 8. What? It's like, yeah, your copy is for Windows 8.1. How? It's just like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's Windows 8. It's just like, well, I don't know what to tell you because, like, I have an envelope here and a DVD copy of Windows 10 in my hands with a product key and all of that jazz, and I bought a copy of Windows 10. How are you sure about that? How is it Windows 8? And then she dropped a little bit of a truth bomb on me that was a little bit hard to swallow, but I eventually sort of accepted it. Turns out, Windows 10 has never been released on DVD. Ever. It has never had a DVD release whatsoever. I have a bootleg version of Windows 10 on DVD. And you might be asking, like, well, hold on a second. It worked as Windows 10 for a brief period of time. How does that work? Why? How did... Huh? Well, I don't know if you remember this, but Microsoft was kind of bleeding support from a very long period of not being very popular in the OS category. Basically, they released Windows 8, and everybody and their dog hated it. And so they made Windows 10 as kind of an apology, being like, we're sorry, we messed up your OS, we shouldn't have done that, here you go, here's the proper OS that you guys like with all of your fixins and things. And then, as an apology, they basically said, hey, look, here's the deal. If you've got a copy of Windows 8, you can go ahead and use Windows 10 completely free of charge. Just go ahead and plug in that copy of Windows 8, and we'll just accept it as Windows 10. So, I guess for a period of time, there were a bunch of scammers that were picking up old copies of Windows 8 that nobody was buying. They were making fake versions of the DVD for Windows 10, and then they were repackaging the product keys and saying that they were Windows 10 professional keys. And technically, they did work for about 2 years because Microsoft was just accepting them as Windows 10 keys for a while. However, that promotion has ended, and now that key has to be Windows 8. Like, they don't accept it as anything else than that. So that really sucks. Also, the wind is kind of going absolutely crazy outside of my window here, and I'm a little nervous about... because there's a computer literally sitting right there. Yeah, I'm gonna... here, I'm going to BRB, go to BRB screen, and I'm gonna, like, close this window up a little bit. Just for, like, safety's sake. Here. Do it. Because if there's one thing that I am not a fan of, it's water in my electronics. I'm sorry, me as the water elemental have to stay outside of the computer. Me and computer cannot become one. Okay. Well, lined up. Here we go. Let me... do. Goody. Anyway, but here, it gets a little bit more insidious, though. So, you remember that DVD that I said I didn't even check out? I just made my own installation disc. Computer hate water, but water like computer. How'd that work? I don't know. Ask a water, actually, funny enough, you know, there's water cooling, so I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, you remember that DVD? The one that I didn't end up using? I pulled it out of the package and I looked a little bit closer at it. It looked really professional. Like, ridiculously professional. And it definitely would have fooled me. Here, give me a second. I need to reline myself up here. There we go. I definitely would have fooled me. However, I went and I looked up a Microsoft support page, and I really wish I had the file on my desktop sitting somewhere. I don't think I do. Yeah, fairly certain I don't. Anyway, yeah, I wish I had the file, but there's an actual comparison of, like, what the, like, what there's certain sort of markings that are supposed to be on official Microsoft discs, including, like, some specific, like, holographic foil and things like that, and, like, you know, it's got to shine a specific way, and, like, you know, it needs to be on both borders, and then there's, like, these two arrows that are supposed to meet on both borders that are supposed to be pointed at each other. I looked a little bit closer at the CD, and there was only one arrow, and it was pointing outwards, like, from the center of the CD, and there was no other arrow aside from that. So I had a bootleg CD that they made just close enough. And I guess what they did was they installed the Windows 10 installer onto the CD because, you know, the Windows 10 installer ISO is freely available for anybody to download. And so, yeah, they did that. They gave you a Windows 8 key, and then they crossed their fingers that you didn't ask any questions. Which, unfortunately, I didn't. And, I don't know where these scammers are at this point in time, but it's not like I can hassle them out of my, you know, I can't, like, shake them loose a whole bunch of the money that they owe me, you know what I mean? It's been 2 years, so Amazon is not going to suddenly refund my money simply because, oh, it turns out this thing wasn't the thing that I bought. It's just like, well, then why didn't you complain about it, like, immediately when you got it? You know what I mean? I didn't know, but anyways, so yeah, I'm actually planning on making a video specifically about this. A little bit more truncated. See, here's the thing. I'm trying to make videos within the 1 to 3 minute time bracket nowadays. Because a lot of short form content places, either like TikTok has kind of opened themselves up to having longer form videos. So if you have a 3-minute video over there, they'll promote it if it's good. And then YouTube Shorts technically works with 3-minute videos. Blue Sky has recently opened up to allowing for 3-minute long videos, which, perfect. 3 minutes. That is totally the right amount of time that I need. So the 3-minute mark is kind of just, everything has aligned perfectly. And I was looking at that and I'm like, you know what? Time to make a video series of a bunch of videos that are going to require me to make, like, you know, it's going to take me at least 1 to 3 minutes to explain. So that's where the PC, you know, the PC Part 101 series sort of came from. Because I was just like, I could totally fit some explanations for what PC parts are within 1 to 3 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and enter this, shall we? Anyway, hopefully I'll have that episode finished before we run out of those other videos. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. I don't need that feather. Green Owl is pestering me to do my Danish lessons. Let's do those real quick. Satiate the Green Owl. Oh. I thought about learning a new language, maybe not through Duolingo, but through like some other means. Specifically, I would like to learn Japanese because one day I would like to take a trip to Japan. I think I've talked about that before on a previous TikTok, actually, if I remember right. Actually, funny enough, there's something that I could talk about. Here, give me a second. The music is good, but I feel like I need to turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Oh, whoops. Okay. Ah, you swine. Oh, close. Anyway, so I've got a friend who is actually currently in Japan right now. They're taking a little vacation at the moment. Oh, planning to move to Denmark in the future and knowing the language sooner will help with not confusing the locals. Heck yeah! God, that is, like, so considerate of you. Like, very nice. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I would like to learn a little bit about Japan, because, I mean, like, I know a little bit about Japan, but I need to learn a little bit about, like, the language. I know very, very basic, like, certain words. I have a very kindergartner's understanding of a bunch of the words in Japan. That's about it. Hey, we're back. But anyway, I got a friend who's currently off in Japan right now and enjoying the sights and being a tourist and all of that. And they just recently contacted me over the phone, and they have told me, like, hey, I'm in the Nintendo store right now. What do you want? So I guess I've got some trinkets that are going to be coming to me via the Nintendo store very soon here, as well as, I guess, some other things as well. I had a streak of 175 days last year, so you know I'm dedicated. Very nice. All right, I hit the checkpoint. Anyways, I only know a little bit about some of the things that I'm going to be getting through... I only know some of the things that I'm going to be getting through this little exchange. One of them, I don't know if you've heard about this, but Nintendo Worlds have gotten these really cool little stalls of... Actually, no. They're gachapon machines. Right. Nintendo World's just recently gotten these gachapon machines. I say recently, but like it's actually been a little while. Ah, dang it! Now I have to recollect that. Although there's a tonic that does allow me to make it so that I don't have to recollect that every single time. Kind of want to get that, honestly. Okay, give me a second. Haha, got it. You should get that tonic, to be honest. Probably, because I'm dying a lot. Whoops. Well. Anyway, it allows me to, like, keep the, keep whatever it is that I collect. Hey, I did it. All right, back to what I was talking about. Nintendo's got these gachapon machines, and they're basically these little fidget clickers, except they use the buttons from previous controllers. And that's freaking awesome, and I'm so looking forward to those. It's weird to say that, yeah, I am really looking forward to getting the funny gachapons for previous controller contraptions. Oops. And I don't know which one I'm gonna get. That's the thing. I have been told that, like, I will be at least getting one. I don't know which ones. That sounds silly and whimsical. Well, here's the other cool part, too. People managed to get those, and they opened them up to take a look inside to see, like, what the buttons are. Not only are they, like, buttons from the... you know, from previous controllers that Nintendo has made, but also, they're legit. Like, the buttons themselves, they're legit, but also there's, like, the little rubber contacts on the inside as well, and, like, the actuation portions of the thing. Whoops. And so that's made a whole bunch of, like, hobbyists sort of perk up going like, oh, really? So I can get some, like, new-made GameCube controller fidgets and stuff? For cheap? Oh, interesting. I say for cheap, but unfortunately these things have, like, very actively been getting picked up by enthusiasts and whatnot, and now it's like those machines end up getting cleaned out very often, so... Luckily, I believe it's an exclusive for Nintendo of Japan, so... You know, it's not like there's, like, a widespread amount of these things sitting around somewhere. Kinda wish there were. Thankfully. What's up here? Uh-oh. Well. Well. Yahoo! I did it! Army of 10! Dang. I did not get as many coins as I wanted. Newbie friend! Oh, I made it out to the other side. Bing, bing. I am hearing a bunch of thunder going on outside. Production path panic. Oh no! I was already panicking. What do you mean production panic? What? Path panic twice? What? Oh, I'm upset. What does this mean? Quick, Yooka, go back the other way! Oh, okay. Run, you idiot! Uh-oh. What? Okay, fine. Oh, this isn't gonna work out. This ain't gonna be good. Screw it. Laylee, you will be a martyr to the cause! Oh, man. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Good thing they made this optional, I think. I mean, technically a lot of this game is optional. If you're good, you can get through the impossible layer, and you won't even have to worry about things. Go, 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 go! Ah, man. I'm not gonna try this for too long. It's a bit sad. Ah! There's a lot of thunder and lightning going on outside. I think I might want to end the stream sometime soon. Which is good because the stream has actually been going on for not a ridiculously long time, but long enough that I think we can consider this a stream. This is bullcrap! This is definitely a stream. Alright, I think, done with this. Return to Overworld. I'm gonna see if there's, like, one more level that I can go and take a look at before we finish things up. Ooh, tonic! What do we got? A black and white film. Great, I guess.
Hey, get off my roof!
Okay, fine. Jeez. I see another Buzz sitting up here. I would like to get that if I... Stream, in quotes, due to time. Well, my streams tend to be a little bit shorter nowadays. You know, it's honestly been a little bit of time since I have played a game that has, like, genuinely made me lose track of time. I think that's a good way to put it. Like, something that has basically engrossed me so much and has, like, made me completely forget about the outside world entirely. Ooh, here we go. Yes, away we go. But I gotta say, this game gets close. Oh! Quite close indeed. Ha 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 ha! Check that out! I can finally go around here. Hello. You want to buy my hint? Yeah, sure.
Yep, okay, that's enough, okay. There's a windy canyon not far from here. A character there holds this location in their mind. You'll have to use their head to reveal the secret.
Okay, so some sort of a character, wind, and then use their head. Gotcha. 500 thingamawhatsits. What's this do? Where are my missing parts? Hey, you pair.
Have you seen any missing parts around here? They're very important. They help Fanny blow air in a linear direction.
How interesting.
Quick, find them before the others see me like this. Otherwise, I'll never hear the end of it in our WhatsApp appliance group.
Oh, shut the hell up.
I'm sure the missing parts are around here somewhere.
Well, I know that there's this guy. I'm assuming this is probably it. Oh! Okay, now I just want a desk fan with this. Or like, you know those like handheld fans that you turn on like... Merch! Make it happen.
That's it. Now find the other one.
Alrighty. Okay, you guys blow me all which directions. I end up getting stuck in the wind channel whenever that happens, though. Okay, so I gotta make a decision about where I'm gonna go here. Alright. Up here? Nice. Rotation! Rotato! Hey, I'm ready for a challenge! How does this work? Okay. Do tell. What? What's the plan? Oh, do I need to, like... Hold on a second. Ah, okay, I jump when he needs to jump. How goes the impossible layer? Impossible! This is clever. I like it. Die. Impossible! Unleashes bees. I have attempted the impossible layer once. One single time. And did not win. Awesome. See a box up there. Wonder how that's gonna work out. Oh, hello. Aww. Hooray! Aww. Alright, so I need to find like a box or something similar. There was that one box that was sitting on that one ledge. Let me see. Well, perhaps I can find a box in here. I love these noisy little things. Ooh, what do you need here? A yellow key. All right. Oh yeah, at one point they were talking about wind, and I need to find, like... Oh, hello. Okay, what happens if I push this over here? All right, how many of these things shut off? Just those ones. Got it. Oh, God. They're using up every single one of the feathers that I've managed to collect. That's mostly my fault. Woo, tonic. What do we got? flower hour. Okay. Howdy. Finally, I can blow! Suggestive! Those two blow me away. Waka waka. I don't think I'm going to dive into this next world just yet. Though I am kind of curious about going back up here and going into that one area here. Something, something, trouser snake. That's what I like about these guys. These old limey bastards. They got that sense of humor on them. Alright, I'm gonna check the rest of these, Hey, you're not supposed to be up here. Am I? Aren't I?
How'd you find this place?
Alright, well now I have free access to this area wherever, whenever I want. Gonna head off for the night. May your dreams be sweet and your food sweeter. But not too sweet, that would be horrible. Have you ever had something that was sickeningly sweet? I mean, I'm sure everybody has. But that's just what that's reminding me of. But anyway, thank you very much for coming in, Heister. I appreciate it a lot. And I will be ending the stream sometime pretty soon, so yeah, you won't have missed anything. What's in here? Tonic. Haha! Oh no, upside down? Oh, I don't like that. I don't want that. I refuse.
You want to buy my hint for 50 quills?
I don't have 50 quills.
Fine. Good luck finding somewhere else to spend them.
Huh. Where can I collect some really fast quills all of a sudden? Ooh! My honey! Stop! Thieves! Ooh, okay. Wait. Sweet something or other. So that actually reminds me a little bit of this one time that I tried honeycomb. Like, honey that was actually on the comb. It was pretty good, but... Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Want to try some? You should take advantage of my good mood before the downer kicks in.
Spoken like a true depressed person.
Careful not to bump into me, though. Looks like I might overflow. See? Watch. I taste great.
Oh, dear. Oh, it's only, available for a short period, and then you have to, knock it again. Neat. All right, well, we have unlocked a couple of different variations of levels, as well as a new level that we haven't gone to check out. So, I think now would be a good time to finish things up. This was a heck of a fun stream. We did not defeat the impossible Lair. Yet. But I predict that that will happen sometime soon, at some point, in the near future. Possibly. But thank you guys very much for coming out and watching the stream. It has been a heck of a lot of fun. My stream schedule, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And I guess I will be playing some more Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair next week. We're going to re-attempt to do the Impossible Lair on that stream as well. Some other stuff that I currently have running. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, which is currently happening on Saturdays. And I'm currently playing through Turnip Boy on Sunday. And I think that is about it. One more final plug for the fact that I've got that one PC part series that has already been uploaded and scheduled and ready to go for both YouTube and also TikTok. So look forward to that. I really hope I did some justice to those videos and, they are cohesive and make some level of sense, and they don't make your brain explode. I don't know. I did my best to try and explain things in as most layman's term as I possibly can. Basically, terms that I feel that anybody, including myself, would understand. Anyways, I am going to take off here. Thank you guys again for coming out. See you next time.